Hello, hope you're well. I just wanted to come on here and walk through my Hobonichi Avec, the second half. I will share the first half, which is this one here. I covered it with a Better Grace image from her magazine, Better Grace magazine. And I will walk through this. I love this so much. I'll also walk through the one I started in January, which was a Hobonichi Cousin, and then I started this in April. I think it was April. So I will do like a flip through if you're interested in that. Obviously, I'll do another video for that. So I'm going to walk through the one I set up the other day because this is the second half now and a lot of people are getting into their second books. So I just want to share what I've got. It's quite similar to obviously my first half. So I don't know if I've got new things in here. I can't remember. I set it up about 3 days ago, I think, and I can't even remember what I did. So I've took the clear cover off. I had the Astocats on my other one for a bit, and I had the plastic cover on, and I loved it. I loved the way it looked. It felt springy, like spring vibes to me. I know we're going into summer. Well, we are in summer now, should I say, the UK. But I've put this cover on because I feel like it hasn't got a lot of use. I've got an A6 size too, and that hasn't got a lot of use either. And I was so excited when this cover came out, but I feel like I haven't used it. So do you know what it was? I didn't like the plastic cover on it, and I think that's why I didn't use it. And I think it was, her name's Jo Journals, I think, or Jojo Journals, I'm sorry if I've got that YouTube wrong. I will link her below. But she took the cover, the plastic cover off her off the cover of the Hobonichi cover, and I thought that, like, how simple is that? Like, you know, like, how I feel stupid because why didn't I just do that? It's so much better without it. That plasticky cover, like, I don't know, it makes it feel not like a journal, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? I just felt like it was a bit too, I don't know, a bit too formal, I guess. So I took the plastic cover off. I thought, thank you for giving me that idea, Jo. I thought, I'm going to do that straight away. So I got this cover out and put my Astocats one back. And I got a few covers, but this one I really wanted to use. And I thought, I'm going to take the cover off. I took the cover off, and oh my god, I am so happy I did. And I know people will say, oh, it's going to get dirty, but you know what? I don't care. I don't really bring my journal anywhere with me. It stays in my bedroom. I don't even bring this journal downstairs. I journal in bed, so it stays here with me. And it's not going to get that dirty. The only thing it probably will get is dog hairs on it, but you know what, I can wipe it off, it doesn't matter. But this cover, I'm excited about the Hobonichi lineup this year. I'm definitely going to get another cover, maybe I think A5, because I'm going to be in the A5 again, and I'm not sure about an A6 because I've got too many A6 covers. But I just hope I'm just really excited. I hope there's some that I like. I love this little cake. It's got pansies on this cake, and I love pansies. Is there any more other pansies on here? I'm not sure. Oh, here. I thought there was. Love it so much. And the pocket's got all the stuff in as well. But yeah, so I'm really happy. Like, really, really happy. So thank you, Jo. For showing that. I've got some, like, is that like glue? I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's a journal. So alongside my journal, I have my little pouch, and I've got the Lou, the big pouch. But what I've done is I've took like my main journaling supplies out of that bag and put them into this small Dephonics pouch because it was too big to, like, I don't know, it sounds stupid, to take off my shelf and put next to me. I don't know. I felt there's too much in there, and what I've done is left that as my decorating pouch. So I've put all the stuff that I like to decorate my journals with, stuff in there like pet tape, stickers, washi tapes, everything in there, Tombow pens. And then I've decided to use this is the small Dephonics pouch in like a paley pink. I've put the things I use on a daily in my journal. So shall I share what's in there? I'll quickly share. So I've got these little tiny little scissors. I think I got this from Miso Paper a while ago. So they're okay to cut like just quickly. I wouldn't recommend using them if you're cutting loads of stuff out because it gets quite annoying, but they are good for just quickness. Glue and a Tipp-Ex tape, which I use quite often. Scotch tape, like the magic tape I love. My sticker dots, which I love, and then I've got the photograph, these are Hobonichi photograph wallet things, and I just keep all my like journaling planner stickers in here. Oops, got a few flying out at me. I do like Stick With A Planner Co. on Etsy. Actually, I think they've got a website now. Actually, I will link that below. Stick With A Plan Co. Let me stick. Oops, with the Plan Co. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking outside because there's a car parked in front of the drive. And then on the other side, I've got this like little sticker release book from Traveller's Company, and I've just put all the stickers that I may use in there. There's not many in there, but and then inside I have got one of these what's these called, little tins, and I got this, I think I got this from Miso Paper as well, and it's just got my stamps. So I've got these were from Miso Paper, and then I got the pug stamp, which I use obviously referencing my pugs. Music note, referencing music. Stamp ink. Little Coffee Monster Co. Stamp, little mood stamp, star stamp for reviews, and then these little stamps, weather and stuff like that. Just handy to have, like they're the main stamps I use in my journal. It's nice to have like main stamps, I think. Is my camera moving? No. And then I've got the main pens I use. So I've got one of these things. I've seen people use them to take stickers off, and they're really good for small stickers, like really small stickers. So I found that really handy. So thank you. I love when people share things. This is the whole point of the journal community, isn't it? I've got a Tombow brush pen. It does say brush pen. I think that's called something else though, but it's got like a brush, and they're easy to write with, and I love these pens. I will keep buying these pens. I buy mine on Amazon. I would say they're £3 something, I think, but they're so worth it because it just makes your handwriting look really nice. I use that for like headers and titles and stuff. I've got a pink Papermate Ink Joy Gel 07. I just love this. I use it often, not often, but whenever I want, I suppose. Then I've got, now I'm just dropping pens. Ooh. Okay, sorry. Sorry if that was annoying. My dog's sneezing. I have got these dot pens. They are the Zig Clean Colour Dot. I've had these for ages actually, and I'm surprised the ink hasn't gone out of them. Different colours for like tracking my mood, and there's other things I track which I'll get to in a minute. Then I've got some zebra marred liners. I've got loads of these marred liners, but I like to pick a few colours ever so often, and I've got these ones at the moment. I like to change them up. By the way, I love this green. Is it green? Like a really limey green colour. And then I've got a red pen because I like to underline things in. It's the Vintage Zebra Sarasa Clip 05. 0.5 should I say. I had a set of those and I love them. I don't even know if you can buy them anymore, can you? Because I'm going to have to get some more of those after when the ink runs out. I love the red one. It's just like a nice red. Right, let's get started. So, my main pen I use is the Kleiner Pental Energel pen in, where's the naught thing? It's not on here. Oh, it is. 0.3. 0.3. So I use I think it went from 0.5 to a 0.3. So I just like my writing really small. I haven't decorated it just as yet. I'm not sure if I will. I do like the blue against this though. It's a bit dirty. Oh no, it's not dirty. It's dog hair. I was going to say it was dirty, but it's just dog hair, so that's cool. So let's get in frame. Take a breath, Steph. Take a breath. So found my cat. I don't know if I mentioned that I couldn't find my cat because I couldn't find it. Which came with the Hobonichi. It came with this cover, didn't it? Yeah. Stuck her there. Just some random stuff, post-it notes and stuff. And then I've got these are off Little Raven ink. She did words with her handwriting on with this like tea stain background. Oh, and I love them to pieces. I am going to use these a lot. She has Patreon and she just released her collage sheets. And they're so good. I will link her below, but I'm sure everyone knows Little Raven ink by now. I think I link her all the time, so... I love the bookmarks in here. They're very up my street. Pink and blue. I've got a folder in here with just like collage sheets and like printables and stuff. And then I've got my sticker dots in this one and the Coffee Monster Co. icon stickers that I use. And then my sticker dots that I use. Right, so... having a little wash. Okay, the dog's having a little wash there. So inside, I'm very excited. It's nice to start a new book, like to start fresh, isn't it? It just feels like you're starting a new journal, and I don't know, it just refreshes things. I like it. I used to always be a full year girl, but I was worried about them getting too chunky, so I didn't know how much stuff I was going to put in them. But I think I like it split in two. I never used to, but I think I like it. So this is my little guardian, my little cat. I want to stick it here, I think. I'm not sure. I don't, for some reason I'm not committed to stick it in, but yeah, my little cat for my journal, I suppose. Then I've done something new. I'm just going to move this pencil board to the back. I've done something new. I've put About Me page. Little Raven Ink had this About Me in her collage sheets, and I thought I'm going to use that. So I've used it for the start of my book. So you know when you've got these two pages, I've put it here, and it was quite nice to write on this cream paper as well. I just felt different. I've put a little photo of me in my little floral dress and my name, obviously. And then I've put About Me. I basically put my age, like who I am as a person, my favourite things, my personality, things I'm into, my hobbies, my interests, and what I wear, stuff like that. It's really, it's just nice because I don't know if I'll change as a person or change as like hobbies or what I wear, but I just think it's nice to put it down. So I don't know if I'll do that in every journal. It's just an interesting thing I wanted to do. Then I've put the diary of Stephanie, which obviously is my name. I think I will decorate around this. I don't know how, but we'll see. Then I've got these. I didn't know what to do with them. Okay, because I was going to cover this up because I don't need it. We'll see. So I've used this before as a mood tracker. Let's just show my one. So that's when it's filled up for the 6 months. Really happy with that. I love using this as a mood tracker. I think I changed the purple one to moody because I put angry, and I was thinking I don't get angry really, so I put moody instead. So yeah, I've put happy, okay, sad, stressed, moody, not well. Then I've got little symbols. I've got 2 lines for headache. I spelled headache wrong. I've missed out the A. Okay, that's just me writing fast, I suppose. Then I've got my partner's day off as a circle, and then his overtime as a little dot. So it worked out well. I love that. So I've started that and wrote mood tracker on the side as well. And then this is like an index page. I used to use it as an index, but it fell off. I don't know, did I do it in this one? Yeah, I didn't really use it much. I don't know, I normally do. I have to get my other ones out. I don't really I don't really reference back to it. So that's probably why I didn't want to use it as an index again. Because I've got an index at the back of this, and I'll show you in a minute when I get there. So this is a meal log. I just thought I like tracking my main meal, so my dinners in the evening, in my weekly section, and I like writing them down. So instead of writing them in the weekly section at the bottom, I'm going to track them here. And I am on a diet at the moment, and I'm on HelloFresh for dinners at the moment as well, which I'm really enjoying. I've enjoyed it before, and this is like my second time using it. I've used it for a couple of weeks. I just like the dishes. I like picking my dishes as well, and I love cooking. I love cooking from recipes, especially when it's not so hard to do. Yeah, I'm quite good at following recipes. I'll bring it up a little bit. At the side here, I've got my little colour-coded dots. So yellow is no junk food, so I ate healthy. Green is a little bit of junk food, and blue is a lot of junk food. So I had Nando's on Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday, the 2nd. I don't know if you'd count that as an unhealthy, but I think it's more calories. So, yeah. And plus I had chips, so that is definitely unhealthy, isn't it, chips? So I'm going to track all my meals here, my main meals only, not breakfast and lunch. It'll just be my dinners. And also, what I like about that idea is I can reference, like, do you know when sometimes my partner rings me up and he's in Tesco's and he says, what should we have for dinner? And I'm like, oh, and we're there for ages thinking, oh, what should we have? Because obviously you've got to think about the kids sometimes as well, unless they're having a separate dinner to us. And now I can go back to this and just get an idea of what dinners we've had and what I fancy. I mean, it's like a bit like I have got an actual meal list in my Filofax, but I think this is nice just to see what dinners I had and see what I like as well, see how often I have something. I just think it's interesting. I don't know, I'm a foodie, so I love my food. And being on a diet, I wouldn't say it's hard, but I do love food. So it's, I try and eat healthy, and being on a diet at the moment, it isn't bad. It's just I do miss a few foods here and there. Anyways, I'm not going to go into that. Monthly pages, I think because it gives you June, I'm going to use this as like, I think it's Claire Online does a top 5 in each box or something. And I might do that and take the June out. Something like that maybe. So, July. We're in July. Can you believe we're in July? Because to me, I feel like I blinked and my life is just, So, I bet everyone feels like that though, don't they? It feels like time is just going so fast. And especially when you get older. And people do say that. As you get older, the time goes more faster, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, yeah, okay. But I feel like it does. So, it needs to slow down a bit, please. So this is, as my other one, my hobbies and interests log. I'll just share a page from my other one. I love doing this. I got the idea from Erin Ware. She did, I think it was just TV maybe she did, or something like that. And she used dots for different TV shows or different books. I think it was books actually, different books. But mine was hobbies and interests log. And I just have like books I'm reading, TV shows, films, audio books, and YouTube video. So it's been working great. I absolutely love it so much. And then a little bit of deco. So started in this. So I didn't want to change it up. I wanted to keep it the same. A little bit of deco. I'm putting orders down here. So my orders of what I'm trying to not spend as much nowadays, because I did buy loads of stationery recently and I don't want to keep buying. I want to use what I have basically. So at the moment I've only got reading. So I'm reading Never, book by Jessa Hastings, and I'm reading it on Kindle. So there's the dots. I haven't filled these in yet, which I will. I started a new hobby yesterday, which I'm making felt dolls. I might post a picture up on Instagram because I got quite far with that one. It's a mermaid one. I'm making it for my daughter Violet, and then I'll make one for Willow as well. But I've made felt dolls in the past. I want to say about 2 years ago from a felt book. I think her name's Shelley Down, and that's the book. And she's got another one, Animals one as well. But I find them really easy to sew, the felt and that, and embroider the face and stuff. And I love doing them, and I'm quite quick at doing them as well. So yeah, that's a new project anyway. So that will be a sticker dot here, and I will log that in for yesterday. When I start a new book or finish a book, I will write it actually in the box and put a little Coffee Monster book icon, and I'll put that there. Also, if I've watched a movie, I've got the movie icon from Coffee Monster Co, and I'll stick that at the top too. And the geotag, if we go anywhere, like a fun day out, I will put it at the top as well. Just give you a little, if you can see that at the top. In red, I have appointments or events or things I did, birthdays and that sort of thing. And then I've got the shopping from Coffee Monster Co, my Hello Fresh, so that's when I track when it comes. I mean, everyone knows who Coffee Monster Co is. I'm not going to link it down below, I don't think, unless you want me to. Right, so that's my monthly. Is really enjoying how I use these, and this has made me stop using my Hobonichi weeks as my hobbies and interest journal, even though I do like, I wonder if I've got it with me. Where is it? See if I just grab it from the tote bag. So this is my hobbies and interests journal, and I fell off a bit. What I like doing though is, if I just get to the page, I like logging what's been like happening in like TV shows or books. So I'll just write a little bit about it, like I've done here. Wrote some thoughts. I don't know. I want to keep that up, but I don't know. Going forward, I'm not sure at the moment. I'm trying to downsize. I keep saying this, and people will laugh at me, but I keep saying I want to downsize in my journals because I find it overwhelming to keep so many. So I have kind of downsized a bit at the moment. I love using my main journal and my Commonplace book at the moment. It's probably my two main ones. And then I've got my Elf Studio, which I'll talk about another day, I suppose. Anyways, the weekly pages. So is this the first? It's only first week, isn't it? So here's my first week. Obviously I love decorating the pages. This cat. I really enjoy it a lot. I think I always decorate pages. I use the numbers from Coffee Monster Co, which I think they look really pretty up there. I originally brought quite a few for Hobonichi weeks, but I didn't really use them for that. So I think they look nice here. I don't know, gives it something. So I just, on this page, I log my happenings. That's what I called it. Everything that I basically did in the day that I think it's not important to log down, but like that I want to remember, I guess. So all the things that I want to remember in the day, I would just note it down here. Things that happened, things that I consumed, like reading, watching things, my orders that came, where I went, what I did, yeah, basically all that sort of stuff. Started using a little bit of red pen, which I really enjoyed, because the Common Corner, she uses red pen in hers. I'll jot her down below as well, because I love her videos so much. I find them so relaxing to watch. But yeah, she's used red pen in her journal, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna just do it, because I used to be not afraid of red pen, but just funny about doing it. Because like she said herself as well, it's like a teacher's thing. So I suppose you like reference it with that. But yeah, I think I love the way it looks. It just looks really nice. And with that black Tombow brush pen as well, it looks really pretty. So I'm really happy with that. I'm happy with this layout. I actually copied this layout from my other journal. Let me see if I can find the page, because I liked the way it looked so much. There you go. I like the way this one looked so much. See how it's quite similar? I just liked it. And I put the cat over here as well. I don't know, it's so funny. So yeah, that's that. A lot of noise outside. Then we've got the turning page. I've left this blank for now. I think I like doing what is it, like highlights of 2024 in my book, and I'll probably do that afterwards. I'll just come back and write all my highlights of what I enjoyed in 2024. This is my colour code dot system. That was a mouthful. I used a colour dot in this one, and like a dot system, just like I do in my commonplace book as well. But I've only got a few here. I've got pink for thoughts and brain dump, orange for journal thoughts and ideas, yellow for kids, blue for hobbies and interests, and the black dot for personal journaling. I might put the purple dot as commonplace, because I don't really tend to put commonplace things in this journal now, but if I do, I've got it there. I've just put everything in my commonplace book now. But it would be nice still to put poems and stuff in here, and maybe a few articles, I don't know. We'll see as the time comes, and then I will fill that in. I've got a little heart for favourites, and I've got this pink highlighted line, which means highlights the day that we had a fun day out, or a day trip, or just a fun time. So I will put that, like an outing, I guess. And then we get into my daily pages. Monthly pages has always been favourites for me. I like to put all my favourite things during the month. I just like collecting that information. It just brings me so much happiness to see all the things that have been favourites for the month. So it could be anything. It could be nail polish, it could be a drink, it could be food, it could be a stationery item, it could be a place, it could be anything, and I just put it there. Then I've got a few intentions. I haven't got many. I've got keeping going with my diet, new project, which is the sewing the felt dolls for my girls, and then read more books. I want to read more books. I've got so many books on my shelf, and I feel like I don't get to them, and I need to get to them. And what I do, I'm quite funny, because obviously I read a book on my Kindle every night, which is like the story type book. But then my other like creative books and stuff like that, I pick one up, go through a few pages, put page flags down, and maybe highlight them. It depends what book it is. Then I put it back on the shelf, and then I won't pick that up for a few days. So it's quite funny. But that's how I read those sort of books. I don't just read one and just keep reading it, which is weird. I don't know why I don't do that. So maybe that's just a new like intention I need to do. This is Little Raven Inks collage sheet. Same with these words. I love them. I'm going to be using them a lot. I put about how the month's going and how the weather is as well, and how my diet's going. Weather here, we're in the UK and it's meant to be bloody summer, but it just keeps, it either rains or it's really dull or it's cold. Where the hell is summer? Now it's funny because normally I moan how hot it is and I hate the heat. I can't stand the heat. I really can't. And do you know, I don't want it too hot obviously, but I'd like a little bit of warmth, please, you know. Even in the house I'm cold. So anyways, we'll see. Weather's a bit weird, isn't it? So every day in my dailies I write gratitude. I've been doing this for a while now. I want to say a few months. And I just put 3 things I'm grateful for every day, and I put it at the top of the page. I really enjoy doing this at the end of the day. And if I don't do it at the end of the day, I'll just do it the next day and reference back to what I was grateful for on that day. But it's so, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It just makes you feel like, you know, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It's just lost on me. I just feel happy doing it because I suppose it calms my mind more knowing that I am actually grateful for things in life, and you know, it just makes you happier, and it's meant to benefit you as well, mentally, I suppose. So let's start. So I didn't really use that day, the first, for a daily. Haven't put any sticker dots in yet. I don't think it's needed because these are things that happened on the day. So my main daily journaling, I will not put a sticker dot there because it's not needed, because it's used as it is for the page, if you know what I mean. So it's a daily journal entry, I suppose. Also, I have circled up here, see these like numbers below like the moon? They're the page numbers. That's how I'm using it anyways. It's the, I know it's like the day, the actual how many days you've had through the year so far, but I'm using it as page numbers for indexing at the back, and that's how I'm using that. So I've circled it there just to remind myself, and if anyone ever does read my journal, they'll understand. I hope no one reads my journal, but I'm not that bad. I don't put negative things in here really. I try to keep the negative stuff to myself. So I've got a pink line. Oh, let's start. I put a margin, which I love doing. I've been doing this for a while. I find it interesting because it's kind of like commonplacing at the same time as well. Like that's how I've got my commonplace book set up. And I just like putting music that I've listened to on that day, or little notes, the weather. Obviously I put my sticker dot there if I need to, or little notes and stuff, little key points, I guess. So I've got journaling here about my dog, and then journaling here about the day with the cinema. Me and my partner went on a date in the daytime when the kids were at school to Nando's and the cinema. We watched The Quiet Place. Now this is hilarious actually, because we went into that cinema not really knowing what the film was about. We watched a short trailer. We didn't watch all the trailer. We thought, okay, we'll watch it. It was alright. I like that type of vibe, I guess, like the darkish, like I wouldn't say it's a thriller, I don't know. I did jump at one stage, if I'm honest. It was a good film. It was alright. I just won't watch it again. My partner didn't really like it, if I'm honest, but he doesn't like that sort of stuff anyways. And anyways, the next day, my partner came home from work and he said to me, "Did you know that was the sequel to 2 other films?" I was like, "No." I didn't know there was 2 other films before this one. So yeah, it was kind of funny. I don't know if it will link into it, or it must do, mustn't it? But yeah, so we're gonna watch the other 2, even though I wasn't really fond of this one, and see how that goes. I just find it really funny. Yeah. Anyways, maybe we should do more research before going to cinema and watching random films. So the pink line here, it means we went out for the day, and then the music notes here are that the songs that I was listening to in the car. I've just put one song because it stood out to me that the kids were singing it, so it's just a memory, really, song memory. It links it. I like linking songs and like sense of things as well to a memory. It triggers a memory for me. So songs do that for me. They trigger. I don't know if they do it for anyone else. They will trigger a memory for me. If I've listened to a song on the radio or something and a song comes on and it reminds me of something from my past, it will trigger it. Which is, it's wild really, isn't it? Anyways, the weather, with that weather stamp, I've tracked the weather now and then, depending really. Weather here, like I said, isn't that great. Again, this is daily journaling. This is about the day. And then I've decorated the pages. Not really sure I like this page, but we'll see. This one's okay. I'll bring it up a bit. And yeah, I do like pre-decorate my pages. Sometimes it's an advantage because I haven't had the time to decorate, so when it comes to the next day I can just write on it. But if there's something I need to stick down, for example a cinema ticket or a receipt or something, or a photo I want to stick into my journal, and it already has decoration on the page and I feel like it won't fit into it, or even actually fit onto the page or go with the colour theme, then that's a downfall, isn't it? So it's here and there. I'm not sure how to go about it. Maybe if I know in advance that I am going out, I might leave that page blank, just like Sunday. I know that we go out on Sundays, so I've left it blank, knowing wherever we go, at least I'll be able to put something here. So yeah, then I've got back pages. I've put my little Coffee Monster Co. tabs on. Am I in frame? Is it going down? Don't know. Okay, let's keep going quickly. At the end of my other book, I decided to use the page. Let's find it. Here we go. Oops. Books I've read this year. Now, I've only put January to June because obviously it's a half book. I was going to write them all here, but I'll just do it like this. So I've read 10 books within January to June. And then I've put the books, the title, the author, what I read it on, and then the rating here. Not bad. Look at the ratings. They ain't bad. Then I've got TV shows I've watched. And I've put Jan to June, and I'll put the next set this side. What I watched it on and what I've watched. 14 things, TV shows. Then I've got movies I've watched. Same again, Jan to June. And then these are all the movies I've watched and what I watched it on. So yeah, I have done the same for this one. Set it up. Messed up a little bit with the lines. They look very messy, not going to lie. And smudged as well, which has really annoyed me. But let's not let it bother us too much. So books, TV shows and movies I've watched during July to December. So that's fun. And then I've got, I wish they had more notes pages at the back. I don't know if anyone will agree with me, because I feel like I could put more stuff in here. I don't know, I just like it. So this is my index page. Now, how I'm doing my indexing is, obviously I showed you the numbers on the page, on the daily pages, but I'm doing it as topics. So I've got pugs, my dogs, and then I've got books, and then I've got dates with my partner. I'll probably put a kids section. I'll probably put like movies or something, like movie reviews or something, events and stuff like that. And then I'll put the page number next to it and the actual event thing. So I suppose it's like a topic and then a subheading. That's how I'm using that anyways. And normally my 100 is my favourites for the year. So you know how I do my favourites monthly? So I will do a monthly favourites. I will add probably all of them, depends how many, to here. And then by the end of the year, I will have all my favourites of the year. So favourite things I've watched, music, TV shows, films, books, objects, places, all sorts. I've done it previously in my other journals and I loved it. And then I also colour dot them as well into categories. So I had a colour dot here for each one. I don't think I used the other pages. I think I have done in the past. I'm showing this isn't 2 pages because normally it's 2 pages. Oh, I also have a pages to reference back to. This means like it's, I won't say important, but like 100% want to reference back to it. It's something that I need to look at again or want to find. And in here I did it like this. Sorry if that's funny on the eyes. So all these pages I wanted to reference back to. So they're basically journal projects I want to do, book wish list, journal line up, journal thoughts for 2025, notes on journals. So they're the things that I want to reference back to make sure that, you know, I'm doing what I want to do type thing. Like I don't want to miss something that I've put down. Just say if I had an idea for 2025 for my journals, I don't want to miss that idea, if you know what I mean. So yeah, then I've got at the back of this, just like the Common Corner has, but mine's different. I don't use it as a commonplace book because I use my Traveller's Company notebook as my commonplace book, which I love. I use this as, how would I describe it? I was using it as like extra journaling at the start. So, for example, like this. And I've put the dates next to it. But it's turning. I suppose I will use it for extra journaling if I need to, but I haven't felt like I needed to yet. I've used it for like drawings from my kids, letters from my kids, cards, and then like leaflets and stuff like that, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. Has the camera moved again? So weird. I swear it's moving. Yeah, so just letters and stuff, and from my kids. I love seeing their handwriting. So yeah, so I think that's fun. Okay, so that's how I'm using that. I do love how the Common Corner uses hers. It just looks so pretty and neat. So that's my Hobonichi Avec, my new one. How are you settling into your new book or your new journal? If you are, if you're not, how's the one going for this year going? Are you still enjoying your system? Are you still, you know, keeping up with it? Let me know in the comments. You know, and also let me know what your ideas are for 2025 journals. I'd love to know. I want to try and get into a Hobonichi A6, but I don't know how to go about it. I am using my Hun for something, which I'll show in another video. I'll have to do like a journal update video at some point. But yeah, let me know. Okay, anyways, I'll leave you at that. Take care. Bye.